This is going to be an update on the new hospital and the villages selling, well, villages, I guess. It's Villages Regional Hospital and the Leesburg Hospital. Both were owned by the same company, which I don't think was Villages, but anyway, they were sold. This might be something to interest all of you. Healthcare is a big thing in Florida. You know that Florida has a long time, let me get this right here. Florida has a long time bad rap of bad doctors and things in Florida. I think the Villages is a little different because of so many people here. The money spent on homes and things. It's a premier community. And so I think the healthcare system here is a little better probably than a lot of other places, but not all. So anyway, let me read what came out today. Long time a speculation became a reality Tuesday when it was announced what the parent company of the Villages Regional Hospital is being sold. I did a video a week ago. I don't know if it's been up or not yet. I can't keep track of all these videos. Anyway, talking about the sale and the possibility of, let me get this thing adjusted. I think it's, anyway, I did a video a while back talking about the new hospital being built by University of Florida, Central Florida Health, it's going to be called. University of Florida Health announced the acquisition of Central Florida Health, which also includes Leesburg Regional Medical Center. And the facility will be renamed UF Health, the Villages Hospital, and UF Health Leesburg Hospital, according to a news release from UF Health. That's University of Florida, UF. It's unclear how the acquisition will affect other properties owned by Central Florida Health. The TVRH Rehabilitation Hospital, located inside the Villages Hospital's North Tower, and urgent care are located on the Leesburg Hospital campus, Alliance Labs, and LRMC Senior Behavioral Health Center. It says the acquisition of the two local hospitals provides UF Health with 650 acute care beds in the Tri-County area. The mega healthcare organization already owns the world-renowned UF Health Shands Hospital in Gainesville and UF Health Jacksonville, both highly regarded level 1 trauma centers. Many villagers and area residents already are familiar with Shands and have received advanced care there. I have a neighbor that goes there on a regular basis, including those who have been flown to the Gainesville facility via Shands Care helicopters after being critically injured in vehicle crashes or suffering from medical conditions like debilitating strokes. The purchase of CFH didn't come as a surprise, largely because UF Health already had its fingers in the community through a partnership with the hospital's not-for-profit owner that was announced in February 2018. Under that agreement, the two providers promised to collaborate on new health initiatives to expand access to leading-edge patient care programs and clinical studies for Tri-County residents. Tri-County, that's us. Sumter County, which is the largest, Lake County, and Marion County. That encompasses the Villages. The two entities vowed to explore the creation of primary care physicians training opportunities at both hospitals. The demand for primary care doctors remains on the rise as the Villages continues to build new homes and breakneck speeds in the village of Southern Oaks, portion of the community, while eyeing similar growth in Leesburg. The Villages bought property over at Leesburg. I don't think they've started constructing homes over there yet, but there's a big area over there that they have purchased that they intend to, I believe, build homes there. It might be a commercial area, I don't know, but I believe that they're going to build homes over there. Tuesday's announcement also comes 4 days after the villages unveiled a separate pact with UF Health. That agreement promises exclusive talks between the sprawling retirement community and UF Health to transform regional health care, including the creation of a comprehensive healthcare campus and a new general acute care hospital in the community. That agreement caught many area residents and medical professionals off guard and led to rampant speculation about the out-of-town healthcare providers also acquiring the primary care-driven Villages Health System, which also includes specialists who will be housed in the new Center for Advanced Healthcare at Wildwood on State Road 44 when it opens the coming year. Yeah. I've already told Dad, I don't know, over a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, that right now I am part of the Villages Healthcare System. So when I go in to my doctor, which I got an appointment I think this week to see my GP, and so if I need to see a dermatologist or if I need to see the heart doctor or whatever, all of them are there on certain days of the week at the same place that my GP is at. So, and there's times where my skin doctor might be there the same day I have an appointment with my GP, and so all I got to do is he'll say, "Do you need to talk to anybody?" I said, "Yeah, if the skin doctor's here," that's what I call her, the skin doctor. I said, "I'd like to talk to her about something, whatever it may be." And then you can sit, and then they'll come in, and I find that really nice. I like that they're all there, and there's one-stop shopping for me. In, out, done, got everything done, gone. Now, I was told 2 years ago, my skin doctor told me, she said our offices for all the cardiologists, the dermatologists, whatever, ologists, they're all going to have an office over at the new hospital in Wildwood, so I can see what's going on. My GP doctor will be over here. He's going to order a test of some kind, whatever it may be. The labs will still be where my GP doctor's at. But if I need to see my skin doctor, they'll probably be able to make the appointment for me where my GP's at, but then I'll have to go to Wildwood to see the skin doctor. I don't like that as much. I mean, it's like that, I suppose, in 99% of all towns. This town has always been different than most towns. It's a designed community. I like the convenience of the so-called Marcus Welby program that they had, and I think that's all been scrapped now and pretty much forgotten about. And now we're going back to doing things like maybe any other town does things. I'll deal with it. The acquisition also includes CFH's new 24-hour freestanding emergency room that's being built on State Road 44 in Wildwood, not far from the Villages Health's new specialty care building and the outpatient room providing Wildwood's hotel and spa. I find that funny. The hotel and spa and hospital. The ER is expected to open sometime in January, according to the Villages Regional Hospital's website. Tuesday's release from UF Health promised that the CFH acquisition will strengthen and improve the availability of high-quality, efficient, and affordable health care for Tri-County residents. It also says that the construction of a new acute care hospital in association with the villages will be considered, as well as facility improvements and new equipment and technologies. Dr. David Nelson, who serves as president of UF Health and senior vice president for health affairs at the University of Florida, said his organization is prepared to expand healthcare options in Tri-County residents. We are looking forward to working with community physicians who practice at the hospitals and others on the healthcare team to serve the needs of the community and bring the latest healthcare advances to the region. I'm trying to skip on. A lot of these are just talking about the CEO credentials, CFO credentials, and we don't really care about all that, do we? The overall goal is to create a national model for healthier communities promoting healthier living throughout the region. Part of that goal in the villages is to create America's healthiest hometown. The same goal the Villagers developer announced in 2013 in a venture with the University of South Florida that failed 18 months later. In that agreement, USF Health had committed to provide specialists working alongside the village's health primary care doctors and extensive research opportunities, but the organization pulled out after losing millions of dollars on the venture. Well, there you go. That's a little bit of an update of what's coming. Apparently, UF Health is buying, for all practical purposes, the Villages Regional Hospital and Leesburg Hospital. And they are going to open up a emergency clinic, 24-hour emergency clinic, I guess, down by Brownwood somewhere. I probably should already know this. Maybe I do, and I'm just getting things confused in my head. They're also considering building something like a 72-bed hospital somewhere. I don't know where. My guess would be somewhere maybe down toward the Finney area. I'm just guessing. Also, the Brownwood Hospital, it's a bedless hospital. I think it's due to open up in the next month or two. So anyway, I hope that helps. I know health care is a big thing. It is with me. They also announced that they're going to take Florida Blue, which is like Blue Cross and Blue Shield. So now the Villages Health is taking a few more patients. See if I can find something else here. I think I skipped over something. To date, the 307-bed Villages Regional Hospital is the only true hospital in the community, though Leesburg Regional Medical Center is a closer drive for residents in the village of Finney and villages of Southern Oaks. The Villages also is currently building the new Center for Advanced Healthcare at Brownwood, a specialty care facility that will house a variety of medical practices and offer outpatient procedures where patients will stay next door at the soon-to-be completed 150-room Brownwood Hotel and Spa. The hotel will be connected to the 240,000 square foot medical facility, also known as a bedless hospital, by a covered walkway. Perhaps the biggest question, however, is whether UF Health is planning to take it one step further and purchase the primary care-driven, developer-owned Villages Health System, which is what I am a member of and thousands of people here are. And it is a concern because, in our opinion, and I'm one of them, even though it didn't affect me, but I still agree with everybody else, that longtime patients of the Villages Health System a couple years ago got stabbed in the back by the developer. You can call a corporate decision if you want. It wasn't right. And I don't know if he'll ever pay that, because as new people move in, they don't know anything about any of that and probably don't even care. But it is a fact. It creates a history with that developer doing some of the things, making some of the decisions he's making. And I'm sure it was for profit. There was more profit the way he did it. So that's a corporate decision. But it sure was a stab in the back to all them long-term patients. The system, which was officially announced in 2013 by developer Mark Morse during his annual visit to the Villages Homeowners Association, includes 7 primary care centers scattered across Florida's friendliest hometown and Bellevue, a specialty care center located next to the Villages Regional Hospital, and a building that once housed the Villages Wellness Center and a community's only indoor pool, and the facilities currently under construction in Brownwood. I don't even know where they're talking about an indoor pool. And it says here that it remains to be seen if UF Health is planning to add to its healthcare portfolio by purchasing the Villages Health. The Villages Health, a system that promised, past tense, promised throwback Marcus Welby-style doctors with the latest and greatest technology available at their fingertips, has a somewhat controversial past. In July 2016, the healthcare provider sent out letters stating that beginning January 1, 2017, it would no longer accept new or existing patients who had original Medicare with supplemental insurance. a move that drew the attention of the National Retiree Legislative Network, an advocacy organization that lobbies Congress on behalf of more than 2 million retirees from more than 200 companies. In mid-2017, the provider apparently attempted to woe back some of those patients. And this past August, it broke from its long-time exclusive agreement with United Healthcare and announced that it would start accepting Florida Blue Medicare Advantage plans as well. While it remains to be seen what UF Health hopes to accomplish in the community, speculations is running rampant that Tuesday's announcements of acquiring medical facilities in the community won't be the last one. Purchasing the village's health would provide UF Health with the missing piece of the puzzle and allow the provider to have his hands in just about all facets of care, primary, specialty, and acute. And many believe it would be a huge step up from the failed partnership the village's health once had with the University of Southern Florida Health, which pulled out of the specialty care practice in 2014 after losing millions of dollars in the venture. Well, I'll try to paste all this together, and I'll try to get it up so those of you coming down this winter to look around, at least have a little bit more information about the medical facilities, maybe a few more questions to ask the right people. I'm not sure your real estate people are the right people. They sell houses. And most of those people are not retired, and most of those people do not even live here. So, not all. But it's just information now at your hand that you can investigate, because I do think medical information here is of the utmost. If you're going to be a snowbird, it may not be, because you'll have doctors and things up north you probably had for a long time. And I know people here, though, that live here full time. They don't really have a primary care doctor here. When they want to see their doctor, they just kind of plan every 6 months. They fly back to their home state and kind of treat it like a little bit of a vacation. Take 2 or 3 weeks up there or a month up there. They see all the kids, go to the doctors, get all their appointments done and everything, get back in the plane, fly back down here. And then they stay down here for another 6 months and do what they want to do. So it's just some things you can think about. So until then, I'm going to get out of here. Hope it helps. By the way, beer of the day. Yingling Lager. See you all on the other side.